Good morning, class. Today we'll study chapter 4, that is rocks and minerals. In this chapter, we will get to know about different types of rocks and minerals present on the earth and their uses. Okay, means where these rocks and minerals are used. You must have seen a building being constructed and the material being used to construct it. Have you ever noticed different stones and materials being used in the construction? Everyone must have seen how buildings are constructed and the material that is used in construction of it. So, what material is used to construct the buildings such as bricks, stones, cement, marble? All these things are used to construct the buildings. Now, some famous buildings are known for their distinct architecture and the stone used for their construction. There are many famous buildings in India which are known for their distinct, that is unique architecture. Architecture means their designing and the stone used for their construction and the type of stone that is used for their construction. Monuments like Red Fort and Jama Masjid are made up of red sandstone. You can see in the picture Red Fort and Jama Masjid are made up of red sandstone, while Taj Mahal and Lotus Temple are made up of white marble. Clear, all of you? Now, many of the materials that we use every day are made up of different kinds of rocks. There are many materials that we use in our daily life which are made up of rocks. Depending on the way they are formed, rocks can be classified in three groups. So depending on the way, the method these rocks are formed, rocks can be classified into three categories. Which three categories? Igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. So first one is igneous rocks. The earth is divided into three layers: crust, mantle and core. See, the outer layer of the earth is called the crust. The second layer of the earth, that is inside the earth, is called mantle, and the third and the innermost layer of the earth is called the core. Now let's read. The surface of the earth is called the crust. Yes, that which I told, that the surface of the earth, that is the outermost layer of the earth, is called the crust. Below the crust is the mantle. Below the crust comes the second layer, that is the mantle, and below the mantle, that is the innermost layer, is called the core. Now the core is the innermost layer of the earth. It is made up of molten lava. The core is the innermost layer of the earth and it is made up of molten lava. Molten means liquid lava. When the hot liquid lava flows out to the surface of the earth, when this hot liquid lava flows out from the core part to the surface of the earth, and when it reaches the surface of the earth and cools down there, then it becomes solid rock. This solid rock is called igneous rock. So, if you are asked how igneous rocks are formed, what will you say? That when the hot liquid lava reaches out to the surface of the earth and then cools down, it forms a solid rock. This solid rock is called igneous rock. Clear? Now, when inside the earth, molten rock is called magma. Inside the earth, the molten rock is called magma, while when it flows out and reaches the surface, it is called lava. Around 95% of the earth's crust is made up of igneous rocks. Almost 95% of the earth's crust, that is the outermost layer, is made up of igneous rocks only. Okay, now next page. See, two pictures are also given here. First picture says that figure 4.2, look here, magma inside the earth. Here magma is shown inside the earth. What is magma? I told that when the molten rock is inside the earth, then it is called magma. Okay, and when it reaches on top of the earth, then it is called lava. Now see here the second picture, the lava that has reached out to the surface of the earth. Clear everyone? Now some igneous rocks are granite, pumice, obsidian and basalt. Okay, so now let's study first about granite. It is the most common igneous rock which is formed by the slow cooling of lava. Granite is the most common type of igneous rock. I think you all must have heard also about granite. It is used in our homes also. Granite rock, okay. It is the most common type of igneous rock which is formed how? By the slow cooling of lava. It is very hard and is used for making floors and for kitchen slabs. Yes, I told now it is used in our homes also, where to form the kitchen slabs. Our kitchen slabs are made up of, mostly they are made up of granite, and even some people use it in the floors also. They are available in different colors and patterns. Granite is available in different colors like blue, green, black. Okay. The three main minerals found in granite are mica, feldspar and quartz. These are the three main minerals that are found in granite: mica, feldspar and quartz. Okay. So now there's, see, one picture of granite is also shown how it looks like. Now second one is pumice. It is formed by the cooling of the frothy lava and is a light ash colored rock. Ash colored rock, ash means rock, so it looks like ash in color. Okay, it is formed by the quick cooling of the frothy lava. Now here in granite it is formed by the slow cooling of the lava, but when the lava cools down quickly it forms pumice rock. Okay, it is porous, that is it has lot of holes in it. It is porous, that is some rocks, you all must have seen these types of rocks which are having some holes in it, that is pumice. These holes are formed by the gases trapped in the lava when it was cooling. How are these holes formed? These holes are formed when the lava is cooling, then some gases are trapped inside the lava. Then these gases form holes in it. Okay, it is the only rock that can float and is very light in weight. Now this is the only type of rock which is very light in weight, that's why it floats on water. Okay, the powder of this stone is used by the dentist to polish teeth. Yes, this is one of the use of pumice stone, that the powder of this stone is used to polish the teeth also. It is also used in making toothpaste, building materials and foot scrubs, etc. Clear everyone? The uses of pumice and how it is formed. I told today the uses, two types of igneous rocks, granite and pumice, and how they are formed. Granite is formed by the slow cooling of lava and pumice is formed by the fast cooling of lava. Pumice is having some holes in it. How these holes are formed? By the gases that are trapped during the cooling of lava, and pumice is the only rock that is very light in weight, that's why it floats on water. Okay, clear everyone? Now we'll discuss the rest of the thing in the tomorrow's class. Thank you class.